Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Tom here.
Kimmy here.
Hi, Tom. We're going to be watching more
Hi.
Attack on Titan. We are on episode 8 of season 2. I did write this down. It's also episode 233 on Crunchyroll. We do have Crunchyroll up right now, but we are avoiding titles and thumbnails, so I have it up farther. So anywho, it gets a little confusing with the number system, but most people know it as episode 8. We left on another cliffhanger last time. The Colossal Titan was falling when he was falling off the wall where Eren was still fighting Reiner. That's where we left off.
Yeah, and after Reiner
For the
was
big shock.
right after he was roaring.
Mm.
So are there going to be others coming too?
Yeah.
Jeez.
We're always afraid of that call. I mean, the more information that we get, it really is starting to make me think we know nothing. And here we're with the normal humans, like they know nothing of the real world, and it's a big, beautiful place out there. I really feel like it's gonna go completely. I mean, it's already going completely sideways, but it's going to be completely different than we've ever predicted. I just feel like it's
Well,
going to.
what
be...
I want to know is, now we've seen so many people within their ranks, that are
Yes.
Titans.
Mhm.
How many more are like this, and what the hell's going on? Who's who, and what's what?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, I wonder if Titans really do rule the world in a more civilized way, if that's possible. And we're just in the wilds right now where we have this.
Or like, is it
Four
like an
Kingdom.
untapped gene or something like that everybody has it, but to access it is a unique way you have to do it.
Maybe.
Well, they should really start with that one area where they came from.
Well,
Like
look at the
Annie.
village where they didn't find any
Right?
bodies
Nobody.
or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Where are they?
except for Connie's mother on the roof,
That
That's
was.
right.
or her sister, or
chills.
whoever it is.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm guessing it's the mom because I think he had a flashback of her saying "Welcome home" or something. But
Yes.
yeah, anyone could say that. But just the eyes, and I think you said at
Mhm.
first that Connie, that Titan's eyes match Connie's eyes. Maybe it's a relative or something. And I was like, holy crap, yeah, terrifying. Like that's so freaking disturbing.
Mhm.
I feel so bad. I mean, for everyone there. I mean, right now Connie, but everyone involved, and I mean, everyone is involved really.
but I'm
'Cause,
wondering
like,
if it's like I mean, we know like pain helps transform, but I'm wondering if it's also like determination or
A mix of
something
the
Or
else
an
two.
that adds to it.
emotion. Maybe an emotion too.
Yeah.
yeah,
I-
just you have
we
to be
haven't
driven.
seen that yet, but I mean, all bets are off now. You never
Yeah.
know.
All right. So just to say, what do you think? Who do you think is going to win this battle? At least the one that we were seeing.
Well, I don't think they're going to get rid of Aaron because that would kind of be the end of the show. I
Yeah,
would
like they
think.
shocked us before.
But I don't think anybody's going to win. I think it's going to be more of like a stalemate where
One takes off.
something's
like
going to
Aaron's
happen
gonna take
where,
off.
yeah, something's going to happen where Aaron's not going to be able to fight them and they're going to just get out of there and disappear.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how I see it too, honestly, because I don't know how else that would
Right.
end.
Unless
once they capture
Aaron
him.
gets someone within the group that is also can transform into a Titan that will be an ally.
Maybe
That
Annie.
would be
Maybe
it.
there's some kind of weird stuff going on with Annie, and she's on a different playing field. I don't know.
She is with them though. She
I
is
know.
from that area, so
Yeah.
she's probably going to be with them.
Yeah, I know.
But see,
Sure.
at
Yeah.
At least the one thing is with Reiner and I forget his other name.
Bernholt.
Bernhardt.
But yeah, Bertholdt. At least the
Oh.
two of them, they look similar as far as their Titan structure.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're part of a different clan, and like Annie looks more. Well, she kind of looked more like them as well. So she
Yeah.
could have been part of she could be part of their clan. Then you have another Titan like Ymir, who transformed into a completely different looking Titan.
Right.
She was a lot shorter and kind of dude looking.
hmm
So I
Sharp
don't know.
teeth.
She seemed more like an ally than not.
Yeah.
So I'm
Correct.
wondering if there's different clans going here, and we're thinking that all Titans are bad, but maybe that's not the case.
I know that's
Right?
actually quite interesting. Yeah, because
Yes,
they are
that's a
so
good point.
different. And we have seen them in all shapes and sizes. I mean, now we're seeing them even, I guess, more bizarre with the sharp teeth and everything.
Yeah, I mean, you got Bigfoot Titan, you got the muscly looking ones, muscly on paper boys.
And the beast again is super intelligent and calm, and he could speak like a normal person. So
yeah,
what does that mean?
So there's definitely some kind of division going on here, and I'm thinking that we might find ourselves in the middle of a clan battle or something.
On top of it all,
on top of everything else.
The biggest thing is, at least from what we see so far, everyone that can transform into a Titan knows they can. So far,
right?
Like Aaron found out,
yeah.
But you never know who else.
But I think Connie's family, or whoever that was,
I know. I think there are people who are turning. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the key to something different. I think.
I know.
We still haven't gone to the basement yet. We still haven't gone to the basement.
I know, it drives me nuts, but I know that's going to be a huge thing, so a huge reveal or something. So maybe, and they've also been really busy, so it's been really hard to get there. But yeah, I want to know definitely more. All right, shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
233, 208.
Man.
Got everyone going after them.
Man, that's great.
You're so brave.
It's getting real.
My God, they've lost so many people, and they're so brave to all go out.
I'm so proud that they are. I'm so happy.
I am too.
It's
I'm actually
great.
excited, but I'm like, please don't die. You know we're going to lose a lot of people on this. And yeah, I'm glad they knew where to go.
Yeah, thanks to Hange.
Hange is amazing. Yeah, she's amazing.
She is. I mean, she's so wounded. She's just like, give me a map.
She could barely move.
Yeah. I'm just seeing that with her laying on the floor like that and just like dragging herself over and just looking at the map. Like she's determined, like they all are. And she's so passionate about this whole thing. And yeah,
I think she knows the importance that they have to find, because there's a reason why they want Aaron for, in particular. Mm-hmm. And I think she knows that. Yeah,
and he's a good match too. Like he can really, defend himself, and he fought well against the Armored Titan. So
not really, kind of got pummeled pretty good.
He did, but they were kind of going back and forth for a bit, and he really knocked the Armored Titan down for a while as well, right? Like, like he actually started focusing on certain plates and started shattering those, and knocked him down for a bit.
But, yeah, because he remembered how Annie trained.
Yeah.
Way back when.
Oh, yeah.
He used, those moves. Mm-hmm. So, and he probably doesn't know his full potential either, but Reiner might. They might know what he's really capable of and really want him. That's why they want him on their side.
I just want to know what the bigger picture is. I mean, there's obviously a reason why they need him or they want him so bad.
Yeah.
There's got to be some either bigger potential that maybe he's more on par with the Bigfoot Titan. Maybe he's more of that level, and they want to try to see if they can control him or coerce him onto their side.
That's what I'm thinking too, because why not just kill him, get rid of the threat? So for them to take him away, even though, that's another conversation too about like Mikasa and Armin and stuff, and how much they care and are always there for him, but like. He didn't get killed right away. They took him away to actually talk to him. That's how I took it. Like, I don't think they're going to torture him because he'll just keep turning into a Titan.
Right. They're like, right now they're just, oh, I see you're awake. Like, they're going to wait and they're going to have a conversation with him. Give them their point of view. Yeah,
try to persuade him.
Yes.
Or kill him if they absolutely have to. But no, in between of just, like, keeping him prisoner or something. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I really enjoyed this episode for seeing how much his friends care about him. And Aaron cares about them too, but he's so, I don't say bullheaded, but he just jumps right into action. Like, he goes blind by that he knows people are helping him, but he doesn't like,
he swings a punch before he actually thinks about his actions.
Yeah. And then he just kept running after them.
Isn't always the good thing, but we've seen Aaron, do crazy stuff before, and he's gotten his ass beat, but he's pulled out of it.
But he's determined. He doesn't want to give up.
He's determined, right.
Yeah.
He jumps before he thinks. and his friends always have his back. But honestly, Aaron would too. If they were in trouble, he would totally go and help them out as well.
Oh yeah.
But he's just so tunnel vision when it comes to, like those bullies. They were so annoying. Like, really, you're gonna mock like his family's suffering? A lot of families are suffering.
Right, the whole family needs that. I mean, to survive. That's what, 3 days worth? And
Yeah.
They're just like, okay,
Table scraps, but it's still their 3 days worth of food.
He kept
to
digging
you, it's
to
table
make it.
scraps. To them, it's their meal.
It's food.
So I am happy that Aaron attacked them like that. And then his friends were right there to help, and he just, kept just focusing on that to fight and then just took off. So when Mikasa was like, why are we always left behind, or why does he always run far from us or something? And it's not like he's trying to get away from them. It's just, he's just on mission of whatever's happening.
He has compassion. He wants to
I think
finish.
that's what Armin was trying to get at. It's just our destiny. We're always going to be there to try to help Aaron when he needs it.
Right.
Yeah.
To
Because he's always there for
rationalize,
us.
your mom's going to be upset. You should stop this, go home. And Mikasa wanted to take care of it for him so he can do what he needs to do with his family. But he saw it in another light. He's like, no, I want to finish this. This is wrong. And I want them to, understand that was wrong and they shouldn't do it again. So he was just on it.
Yeah, like one track mind, just keep moving forward. Like nothing else matters in that moment. So, and she's trying to pull him back, but he's not that kind of person to just pull back when he should.
I mean, he chased after them even after, the soldiers, stopped Mikasa and
They're like, let's
Aaron.
scram.
I know I'm going to say his name wrong, but Hans, that we've seen for a while, Hannes, that drunk guy that we always see.
Yes.
Like, I like him, and he was there from the start of the series, and he knew Aaron's mom, and they all lost a lot of people, and I really do like his character. I mean, I have a lot of friends that drink a lot, and it can get hard. It can be really hard for some people.
But I think his whole issue was, he's been in this Corps for so long that, before there was nothing really to do except for just hang out and, drink and do whatever.
Yeah.
But I think since everything started going down and since he saw, Aaron's mother get eaten and stuff like that, he's kind of had a different approach on everything because, you don't really see him drinking as much anymore as he did in the past.
Yeah, and now he's sober, pretty much.
And now he's longing to be that no good soldier again because he didn't really appreciate what he had until it was gone.
It was
exactly, and now everything's so dangerous. You're losing people, and before you would just have fun, get drunk, and you can numb everything.
Right,
and
those were the good old days, like he's saying, and he's just yearning for them, and they're not going to be there anymore. Those days are gone.
Yeah, and even fighting with that merchant guy, which I felt bad about because his whole cart was destroyed or whatever. And he's like, he's just excited to actually brawl with this guy. But it was just like in the moment, and probably more for us, like him reliving that memory, it seemed fun to him to do because honestly, a little scrap like that is a lot easier to deal with than
it's nothing compared to what they're doing now.
Yeah,
right?
like something so major now.
Simpler times.
So I can see why he would want to go back to stuff like that. But I do have to say, it kind of does suck though. And I did agree with that merchant guy who's like, you got to help me out. Like they're ruining everything, like all my property, and you're doing nothing but laughing.
He said, he's like, I told you when it first started, now it's getting out of control. And now my stuff's getting damaged.
And they're just like getting drunk and stuff. Like, yeah, it's fun to get drunk, whatever, but on your own time, not when you're working.
Right. Just because you're not doing the ultimate battle right now with Titans doesn't mean you don't take care of the community.
Yeah, because that's huge too. People need jobs. People need to survive in different ways. So, yeah. But to actually see that comparison where life back then wasn't so hard as you thought, and he wants to go back to that. I just hope, I love seeing everyone come together, and I just hope we don't lose a lot more people, because like more and more we're seeing them, I know, more and more we're starting to see them be able to hold up a bit and fight more, which is good, because in the beginning of the series it was just devastation all the time. We just kept losing hundreds of people, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, this is so bad. And still though, like there's so many more dangers that we don't even know about that.
But see, now now the casualties that they're getting now are not just random people. They're more experienced people.
Skilled, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I
And
mean
that's
the
what
whole
they
squad.
need now is more skilled soldiers.
Yeah, I mean, look
And then now
at
they
their
have
whole
the
squad. I
MPs.
mean, Mikasa was knocked out for a while, and she probably has a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else has major burns, and they're unconscious and you know injured, crawling to try to do things, and they're all beat up, and it's just going to get worse from here before it gets better, I think.
Yeah. I mean, to see all these people that we really know who are very experienced to be laying there, thank God not dead, like Mikasa, like to actually see her laying there, and even Hanj, like I was like, holy crap, it just really made me think like how bad this is. But I really just love Mikasa's heart. Like she's so freaking strong. And she also has a lot of feelings for her friends, and she has a lot of feelings for Eren. Like the first thing she does is when she wakes up, she calls his name, like, where is he? And I love the determination you see on their faces with how dramatic it is with the like thick lines and how like the contrast is so dark and light to really show you like desperation of where I need to find him now.
Armin doesn't really want to tell her.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's
5
like
hours ago.
not
he
the dad of
knows,
the
I
group,
mean-
but he's the one who's like factual. Like this is what you got to do, common sense, and he tells you right away. Like he's not like
He tells you, but he also knows what to tell her because he knows that if he tells her certain things, she's just gonna be gone.
I know, so it's good. He's so smart. Like I love how like tactful he is. Like he just like he says what he has to say, and he's very direct and very short and simple. Not like telling a whole
Like
story.
in this case, he covered all the options that were available and said that these are not available. We can't do anything until they get the horses, on the other side.
Right, and we need skilled people to go.
Yeah, everybody was skilled is injured.
Right.
Instead of like just giving into feelings and being like, he is gone, I'm so sorry, it's been 5 hours, we can't do anything, I don't know. Like he's not like using emotions like he is, but he's more not mature, but you know what I mean, more professional about it, and he just like states what he has.
Or even if you said, they took Eren, nobody's chasing him. And left it at that, she would have been like, well, I'm going to chase him.
Exactly, yeah.
He would have just been gone.
I totally agree.
So, but he's, Armin's really come a long way since the first, few episodes.
He's very
he's pretty much the brains of the operation now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very calm and brave about it too. Like he's not, like scared and, because before, like he
not
was
like
very
he used
weak
to be,
at the beginning, and he used to, and I thought he was going to be kind of a cowering character all the way through, that would maybe get a little braver down the road, but no, he full on.
I think he's probably the most developed character so far.
I think so.
Yes.
I mean, I agree.
And what's his potential? I mean, it's going to be through the roof.
I mean, he might not be really skilled with a blade, but he can definitely talk you around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he has other means of survival too. So just like evading, maybe evading Titans where he has to.
He catches the small details. He sees things that normal people wouldn't see.
Yeah.
And that's what helps him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now knowing a little bit more about the Titans, especially the intelligent ones, like Annie let him live because he has a kind soul and he's different from everybody else, where he's not aggressive and attacking or anything like that. So that's also actually strength for him as well.
It is.
Unless he
volumes.
crosses the wrong Titan.
Well, I think now once he knows, like, okay, Annie's this Titan, Eren's this Titan, and all the other ones, is like, I think he can start pinpointing, like, this is their personality, regardless if they're a Titan or not. This is how we can kind of go about
strategically, deal with them.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Ooh, I mean, it gets more exciting and more interesting because I'm like, what, So I'm curious what Reiner and Bertholdt has to say, and if Eren will agree with them or disagree.
Well, see, Reiner seems to be more of the brains of the operation on their end, and Bertholdt seems to be more of the muscle.
Follower. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the muscle. I mean, because he's a lot slower, but he can do a lot more things because he's bigger and more powerful.
Yeah.
Boy, is he.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. It's so insane, like what they can do. It's like limitless in a way.
I was just surprised to see how quickly he recovered from when he fell off the top of the wall.
Yeah.
He was already, by the time he hit the ground, he was already out and getting Ymir and taken off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they have a lot of training and maybe other stuff too that we don't know about to re-energize or something. Who knows?
Yeah, I just can't wait for that conversation.
I don't think it was like crackers that they were eating.
I know. I love that too, when they're so
It's a
they
Cliff
They
Bar.
took, yeah, they took the good
Oh,
rations.
cavity. No, not the time. So, love you guys so much. Please subscribe, and we'll see you very soon, as always. Okay,
Woohoo.
the next one. Bye.
Bye.